Now, I think Perry asked another question, and it was all over the New York papers and all over the Washington papers. There's a real concern that Hillary may not be able to continue. So here comes Joe Biden, and here comes Mr. Sanders. What do you guys think of that? If it comes to that.
First of all, Hillary Clinton, I saw and heard, because she wasn't physically on Mr. Anderson's show last night. It was a phone-in, and I listened to her voice. And for myself, for the way I think and my interpretation of health, is her voice was very strong. It was very assertive. When you hear somebody who's very weak and during the federal elections, when the NDP candidate, I can't remember his name, it just went blank and he passed away, but you could hear
Ed Broadbent?
Mr. Layton.
Okay. Right.
Mr. Layton's voice, you could hear that he was struggling with his health. And I'm not an NDP, I'm more liberal than I am NDP, but Mr. Layton fought right till the end, and then he didn't have the strength to fight anymore, and I'm very impressed. That's a great Canadian. But you could hear it in his voice that he was in trouble. And I heard Hillary Clinton last night. She has a pneumonia, and fuck these conspiracy theorists. And I don't think a doctor is going to gamble his fucking medical license to lie for Hillary Clinton. I really don't. I know the beatnik that represents Donald Trump doesn't give a shit.
Why would you think, like, a doctor, and I'll just go back to the Michael Jackson incident, why would you think a doctor who's taken a Hippocratic oath would be so honorable as to not say anything bad about someone when in fact that doctor may have crossed the line? And I'm not saying it happened with Hillary Clinton's doctor. I'm just saying why...
Well, Hillary Clinton's doctors, and it's a plural, gave a proper medical report about her health. At the time that they gave it, she was not suffering from pneumonia, right? She was not. Now, to shut everybody up, they should both get physicals from just every year. I go get a physical for life insurance from an impartial doctor that I do not know. They should get a third-party doctor, each of them. If this is a question, if this is another covenant that's going to come, like your income tax and your health, they should both go get a physical and a stress test by a third-party doctor and shut everybody up. Because that's what Trump does.